for you.
3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Good as Gold number 28 on Thursday, May 10th. We are entering game number 2 between TG Griffs and Missing No. It is a TVT with TG Griffs taking a very cheeky win in the first game on Metalopolis, directly going to the gold immediately, and we are happy to announce that we have Lefty back with us and that the scoreboard is in fact in the correct position. Lefty, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. We do see that there is more gold on this map, but we don't see Griffs deciding to move out this time.
That's too bad. That would have been amazing. In the upper left-hand corner of the screen, we have our green Terran, who is probably a bit flustered and wants to force this series into a game 3. It is Missing No.
And in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, we have our victor from game 1, the pink Terran, TG Griffs. And we can see both of them going pretty standard. Griffs has decided to go ahead and wall off, it looks like, which is, I'm okay with that in a mirror matchup. At least it'll force a scan, which will give you a mule up sometimes, unless Missing No decides to scout on 12. And he looks like he's going to scout in the correct direction this time.
Let's see if he continues to do his particularly cheeky version of scouting. Looking at his rally point right now, it doesn't look like that, but he'll probably change it here in a moment.
I don't think it'll work, though, because that supply depot is going to see him as soon as he comes up the ramp.
We see that the refinery timing is definitely one that will allow Missing No to go with any type of cheese, whether it be early Marauder aggression, early Reaper aggression, or early Banshee aggression.
Oh, see, Griffs is going to go Command Center first here, which is very bold. He hasn't even scouted before he does that. He's just going to go blindly Command Center first. We could see some kind of Reaper aggression. I would really like to see Reaper aggression on this map. I think it's very useful.
Missing No has just discovered that that expansion has been taking and is continuing to get more scouting information with some pretty decent SCV control. He sees that the racks is down, that the command center is still producing SCVs, and that no gases have as of yet been taken.
Right, and we shouldn't see gases taken for Griffs anytime. He should probably go to an orbital into extra barracks, and we see the second one started right now. We look at Missing No. He's still forgotten to start that orbital, which can really hurt him. Like, the orbitals are so important in any matchup. There we go. He just started it now.
It's a little bit late, however, he's about to be supply blocked, so really it's okay timing on that still.
Exactly, and he did just start the factory as soon as he got 100 gas, so pretty good. I guess we're going to see Banshee play out of him, because he is starting that second refinery right now.
Quite possibly, and Missing No is still taking advantage of the fact that he knows no Marines can be out yet to continue to scout in TG Griff's base, and this SCV that's following him is getting really tired of these shenanigans.
Yep, and it looks like he's going to finally kill him after Missing No decides to just uneven the odds by taking an extra 5 minerals. So remember, when we look at the resource tabs and we see TG Griffs had lost by just a little bit, we'll know why. And so...
Actually, he's ahead right now. Are you saying overall, though?
I'm just talking by the end of the game.
That would be awesome. And we do see the factory in anti-Reaper cheese position, which is unnecessary when your opponent goes CC first. That would be the greediest thing I've ever heard of, is going CC first into a Reaper, because you'd still have to take early gas, and then you'd have your racks tied up for the time that it takes to build 2 Marines as it builds 1 Reaper.
And the tech lab.
Right.
So we see Griffs just scouting now, and it looks like he's actually going to scout Missing No last, unless he decides to cross map. Which, I mean, is totally possible, knowing he saw that Missing No got into his base relatively early. So, and it looks...
We have a dropship and Hellions being built by Missing No as he lays down a reactor on his racks. Looks like he's going to go with some of that 1 base aggression.
Yeah, this is like an all-mineral 1-1-1, I guess. If you count the starport. Or starport, everything costs gas, but... you can't get much cheaper than a medevac there.
Right, and he's got 4 mining gas, so I mean I think he wants 2 and 2, but 1 and 3 does essentially the same thing. So yeah, it looks like he's planning to bring some SCVs along too to repair the Hellions, and he's really looking forward to probably cleaning up a lot
of Griff's workers as his entire fighting force is down on the low ramp. And
So yeah,
finally, this SCV is going to scout Missing No's position.
yeah, and TG Griff's is not going to see this drop. And we will note that the SCVs have auto repair on when they get loaded up into the medevac. So unless
but TG Griffs lays down that scan and he sees that Missing No has not expanded yet. So now, hopefully, we see him doing something about that.
He's expecting Banshees, it looks like, because he's dropping turrets in both of his bases. But we will see that the Hellions are going to get dropped in the back of the base and should do some damage. And when they get picked up, they should start getting repaired with the SCV sitting there. And here we go. It looks like going to be some kind of elevator play also.
Just barely in vision. Let's see if TG Griffs notices in time. He has sent one Marine out forward. He's not reacting to the fact that there is... Oh, too late. There are Hellions in your mineral line, and you're running. You're running. Some pretty good reaction time once he did see them. Manages to get most of them out. Only a few kills for those Hellions. Now the Hellions have run back to where the bio ball is, and now everything is just abandoning ship at the main, waiting for the other Marines in the bunker to come up. This third command center is being attacked. There's really no focus fire going on at all. The Hellions die because the bio ball for Missing No is not engaging, and TG Griffs is doing a fantastic job holding this as Missing No is not focus firing at all. Now the Hellions are becoming useful, and Missing No leaves the game.
Yeah, interesting choice. I guess he knew he was too far behind. He had a chance really to do quite a bit of damage. I think if he had just chased after those SCVs with everything and could have caught everything off guard, as he would have been on top of the ramp, and so he would have had the advantage there. But the game was still relatively close at that point. But I think by the end of the game, you would have really known that it was. We would have quite seen a larger disparity had the game gone on much longer.
Definitely. Probably the only decision he had left was whether to try and fight or to not. Sunder Hero says, GG. Agreed, sir. Thank you for popping in. And I am going to bring you all into this banner overlay and say thank you everyone for watching. Thank you players for playing. And thank you Zeke for sponsoring. One more thank you goes out to you, Mr.Lefty.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's always fun to have other people co-cast. I'm excited to announce that our next tournament is on Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. However, on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be having the Tournament of Champions, in which we will have the first and second place winners all week compete and see who can come out as the champion of champions. And if we get enough participation, enough viewers that day, we do have talks going on with people in higher divisions, higher leagues, higher levels to offer free hours of coaching, perhaps swag. So tell your friends, even if you're not in it and you're interested in the tournament at all, please come out and watch. And as one last note, OrD will be streaming Diablo 2 and Diablo 3 as soon as it comes out. I will be streaming Diablo 2 from the beginning to the end in hardcore mode starting tomorrow at noon. I would have loved to stream Diablo 1, however I could not get it to work. If you do, feel free to PM me and I'll turn it on. So if you subscribe to me on Twitch, then you can definitely take a look at that, or you can watch the VODs. Hopefully it'll be entertaining. I have no idea, but I'm looking forward to playing it anyway. Thank you again. Bye.